We are live for another episode of Six Fucking Bands. Decent game, right? Decent game, guys. Woo! 4-0. 4-0 and stuff. Pick up the comments. Smash a like. If you want to laugh, come laugh. It's pre-season. I'm going to play it off. You already know how it gets. Pick up Clinical. Pick up Captain Sal. Obviously, Nunez is getting slandered after his first training session by rivals. Expect more after today. Big up Ilias. Says big up. Pablo says no Nunez slander today. BMT was his first game. And GOAT since 1997. United can trash us in pre-season and we will gladly trash them in the actual competitive games. Something tells me a lot of you Liverpool man are more rattled than I think. But anywho, Van Gaal 5-0. We've been in this position before, so it doesn't surprise me. Hear it. But anyway, let me get the guys in. Post-match, Man United 4, Liverpool 0.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Double up. I wasn't going to bring man twice in. I
wasn't sure who's going to go first.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Doubled up still.
Listen,
I can't lie.
I'm refereeing.
I'm here for it.
I'm a shameless referee, first and foremost.
All I'm gonna say,
Timo. Let Kaz go first, innit?
I'm gonna say, see Timo Nunez. You know, sensational practice yesterday. He put everything he done in practice onto the pitch today. Done exactly that. Timo Nunez, yeah, bro, done exactly that, and he blazed it over the bar yet again. So just like he done in training, love it, man.
He thought he was being signed for Wigan to come and take conversions, isn't it?
Pretty much.
What do you know? What I'd say. One thing I will say is that obviously, you know me, man can take banter in it. Like little things will trigger me, but I can take banter. But what I will say is that I think Daps can vouch personally. My opinion on Nunez slander bounces off me because I've never believed him, brother. Am I lying? Have I always said the whole?
Not just that though. Not just that. It was his first game. And John can say, listen.
Yeah. I
saw Carefree Lewis posted a bit, and I just put of the shot. Yeah. And I just put reminds me of the Kepa penalty still.
I mean, I think the Kepa penalty had a bit more arc on it. Look,
when joking aside, I am going to banter it. It was great that happened, but you know what? It could happen to Haaland on his first game. It could happen to anyone. The only thing is as well, sometimes when the ball comes back off of a post, it comes back at a very rapid pace where like getting your body, he was just leaning back.
It didn't come at him that fast. I know you're trying to do the nice guy thing. It didn't come.
Listen, I'm waiting for Haaland first, miss. I'm waiting for Haaland first.
All I'm going to say, is it Darwin Nunez or Ray Charles? Charles Darwin. There's a connection in there, bro. It's a triangle. The triangles that Ten Hag's been talking about. The triangles, you know. But you know what I'm saying.
Carroll for 80 million. The Queen.
Is that what you called him earlier? That's what you called him earlier, isn't it?
You know what I feel like? Yeah, I have a feeling that what's going to happen here. Yeah, is I want to go at Liverpool, right? But Man United are going to get fucking carried away with the pre-season friendly, and I'm going to end up saying, bro, congratulations, Marshall has finally landed after how many seasons? Back from injury.
Kind of landed when he scored against Liverpool in his debut, though.
Oh, bro,
it makes sense.
You're right.
That's where it starts where it ends, isn't it? It starts where it ends. You get it, Daps. He started by banging his Liverpool, when he's going to end. His ending is going to be scoring against Liverpool in pre-season. That's it, man.
A player became a United legend in your eyes because he scored against Liverpool. After that, did fuck all, but ended up a United
at the top end.
Bro, that's mad that you're making him a legend for doing that. You know, that is mad.
Legendary, bro. We don't score that many times at Anfield.
Bro, your club is in the mud. I told you.
By the way, there's 20 people in here off the bat. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. On your burners, on your normals, all of that. Likes up. I want to see the likes up. Smash a like if you like to see me upset. Because that's what you guys ain't gonna see that. But smash a like for it anyway.
Nah, it's either. But the thing is, though, with Liverpool fans in the stream, be honest with yourselves. Yeah, we could be we could be serious and like people know like once he gets into the league, like I'm talking about Man United fans. Once we get into the league, like we know what's gonna be like. We all know what it's gonna be like, bro. All United fans do. But at the end of the day, it's either you or us.
No, I disagree.
No, it's
Listen,
either
bro,
you or us.
I
It's either
disagree.
you or us.
You, man, slyly, you're saying that we all know what's, but deep down you're thinking, could this be the bounce back? Could this Ten Hag? Oh my
No,
God,
I haven't thought that once.
Has everything changed? Everything changed. Marshall's back. If Bailly stays
but
fit,
you-
Varane at the back, bro.
You saw me say
down,
earlier. You saw me earlier in a group chat, bro. LVG when he first came smashed Real Madrid to pieces in preseason. This don't mean anything, but does it mean I'm gonna not be shameless? Of course I am, because if it wasn't us, it would have been Liverpool, and it would have been same old United getting smashed 5-0 or something like that, 4-0. Would have been getting it, bro. So don't lie to yourselves here, John especially.
It's John in
the building.
He will be.
From an objective point of view, I'm gonna be real. I don't think we played that bad.
I think you did.
I don't think we played that bad. I'm not gonna.
You played bad. You played bad. You know what is, yeah?
You can't lose to Man United.
I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. But when you bring all your best players on, yeah, other than Diaz, obviously, I think he was smoking in the first half. To be fair,
no, we smoked when we brought the first team on. There was the goal thing.
I was scared, bro.
Yes, but of course,
I was literally looking at
broke and counted well, and Erik Bailly was playing the game of his life. But when the first team came on, we was cooking.
No, but I wouldn't say that, because I could say the same thing. Yeah, we can say the what ifs. What ifs happen? Pelestri, if he lifted his head up, we're in. You know, right at the end of the whistle, we could have been 5-0. The referee felt so sorry for you. He blew the whistle when Pelestri, I think it was Pelestri, at the end was in again after a counter attack that you lot went all out for, and just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it there 4-0, bro.
I wouldn't. No. You said you're doing.
Allison got dunked on by Marcel and Fred.
You're saying what if? But I said literally when the first team came on in that 70th, 60th minute for the last half an hour, we was cooking. We hit the woodwork 4 times.
Like, I can't lie. That Salah. I thought I was going in. I can't lie. Typical Salah goal.
We hit the woodwork 4 times. Salah hit both posts. Diaz missed an open goal.
Carvalho hit the low smash. Well, you can say the same thing. The low smashed the bar.
In fact, Diaz hit the post as well. No, bro. The low
smashed the bar. Rashford should have scored as well. Should have made it 3-0.
All right, bro.
2-0, 2-0. Missed the open goal pretty much. We can keep going, bro. We can keep going, fam.
Well, okay.
Keep going.
We hit the woodwork 4 times. That's the point.
That's nice. We hit the woodwork and we hit miss one-on-one.
No. You hit the woodwork. No. You hit the woodwork once.
My brother's bigger than your brother.
Yeah,
man.
We hit the woodwork. You hit the woodwork.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Angle that you was never gonna score at. Like, do you know what I mean?
My brother be up your brother. My dad's bigger than yours. My dad's older than your dad. He'll beat your dad up.
Especially
it was 4-0, man.
When it was Harvey Elliott and Carvalho and
I thought Harvey Elliott was quite good.
Harvey Elliott was looking very sharp. I think even though it was 3-0, I didn't think that reflected the scoreline.
So can I just say?
I think four did.
Sorry, this summer so far, and I'm not talking all Liverpool fans, but a select group of Liverpool fans have been. I've been on streams where they're talking up Gomez, saying Gomez should go straight in as one of the main 2 England centre backs. Bro, he had 3 put past him in like 35 minutes. By
Reece Williams' mistakes, bro. Whoa, come on.
Come on. As a senior,
come on, listen. If John Stones
man, Matip had to come on and save the day, bro.
Come on, I'm not gonna
he got so sticky. He had to bring on Milner, Oxlade, and
No. You know what? To be fair,
Gomez was fine.
But
he was shit.
But
it's his first game in time.
100%. I agree. It's his first game in time. 100%. So why were people even starting to talk that he should be in England squad if that's how he performs in his first game? Let him earn it. He earned it before. Let him earn it again. Let's not talk.
You said he goes straight into the England squad. No one says that.
I said
that.
Bro.
No, someone did. Someone did.
Someone was trying to argue.
Bro, there are Man United fans saying now we're finally going to cook and it's a new age. But I'm not going to.
You said that. You know what? I haven't been.
Why is Dax smiling? Yeah, Dax, keep smiling. Keep smiling.
You said that.
Already know it, fam.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Wait, there's actually Man United fans that serious?
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new light. All that stuff.
For me.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm feeling good. Sing along, Cass.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0. 4-0.
Well, at least you got 4-0.
4-0. There you go.
Let me read some of these comments. If Nunez played for another club, I'm going to be fully slandering him. But that was a disappointing performance. I was on the slander. I was on the slander train too, by the way. You see my tweet? I got ambushed.
All I'm gonna say, Mons, someone in your fan base had to delete their original tweet. I like him a lot.
Yeah, but you don't have to talk to me about someone else's tweet.
Oh no, what? Yeah. No, and tell me the tweet and tell me the person.
So Grizz, he had an original tweet out.
Hold tight,
about
Grizz,
Man
what do you
United, talking
think?
about the first team. Man United got their first team out against Thingy, and then before you know it, you lot came on, deleted the original tweet apparently. So hold tight, Grizz, on that one, because you know what was going to come.
Fair enough. All I'm
Someone
saying,
like Grizz
let
would
me
get
get
it.
some
Would
of these
get it.
comments, because these comments are flying, and there's 40 of man in there. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you are snapping the line. How many likes we on? 32. Not
That's
bad.
not bad. For 10
That's not
minutes.
bad at all, actually. To be fair, usually I'm
love
ready
that.
to copy. That's not bad at all.
I want people's questions. I want people to start asking some questions as well, man. Because honestly, I want to talk about some positives about Man United. Yeah, and I want to talk about some positives that I saw at Liverpool. If we want to really talk about it, because there was no positives for Liverpool.
We're gonna get to the everything around the game.
I mean, there was one positive. Looked like Salah was firing. I know he didn't score, but like he looked like Salah looked all right. That's a positive, right? If you've got your best player in the world looking good, then that's a positive going into the league. Cass. Whereas your best player, Marshall, he was looking good as well.
I tell you
I know
what,
he scored.
United fans have no shame at all. No disrespect to you, Kaz, a proper fan, but my God, it's funny. Forget Nunez miss. What did Curtis Jones offer to our team? If you
Oh no, I don't get the Curtis Jones hype.
Is a worse midfielder in our team. Yes, boys. Big up Pac-Man. He says we couldn't even score one goal. Blake says Diaz is trash. No, but but remember, you got to remember, guys. Luis Diaz is he passes the eye
I'm on
test.
Diaz watch. I'm on Diaz watch.
Bro, he cooked Lindelof twice on the inside.
Listen to what I'm about to say. Diaz passes the eye test. He flourishes. He smashes that test out the park. But you know, the guy who actually scores the goals, the biggest thing about him is the eye test, right? Right?
There's 4 goals.
Right? The guy who gets all the goals on the other side,
I hear you.
He's a shit baller, isn't it? You know,
I'm telling you, I feel I am keeping an eye on Diaz this season because I feel like he didn't end the season too well. And I get he was burnt out, but I am definitely on Diaz watch.
Like Black Hammer Monster, you got stuff like an Oreo still. No, obviously you can't read into anything because preseason. Obviously you can't read into anything because it's preseason. But the game was a bit all over the place. But that performance from Darwin and Gog was meaty. Poor touch, poor passing, poor finishing. I thought Nunez was a striker. I forgot. Listen,
Zidane ball was cold, bro. We need to have some serious. I hope Ten Hag, yeah.
This is what.
No. Ten Hag needs to have some serious conversations about this Scott McTominay thing, yeah. When the Liverpool 11 first team's coming on, and then that Zidane ball and Charlie Savage, 2 youngsters, obviously they're gonna be up for it. They're looking around like Salah's around and that are outperforming Scott McTominay and Fred against a B team Liverpool.
Hold on,
you have to start talking a little bit.
No, hold on, Kaz. Let me say one thing.
I'm not going to say they're going to set the world alight, bro. But it goes to show ability, bro.
Pelestri was getting kicked about the place, and he done the counter attack well. He like, do you know what I mean? I think he took the counter attack very well. Pelestri's a baller. I'm not going to front that.
He's got a long way to go, though.
Of course, but I'm saying ability-wise, before this game, we knew Pelestri was a good baller. Like you just, I think that's common knowledge. He's a decent baller.
Define decent.
I thought Oxlade played quite well today.
For what they're punching with that's for what they're punching with. He's a decent player. What I will say is that Pelestri was getting shoved and kicked about until that counter attack. I don't think Charlie Savage and that were looking. I don't think they looked good at all until that counter attack. I'm gonna be honest. But
you're saying Charlie wasn't looking savage.
No.
Nah, bro. But they held it down. If you was to put. The thing is, the way I would compare it, if I was to put Scott McTominay and Fred in that situation with them, I feel like we could get ran over. A little bit more.
Firstly, I looked at Tyler Morton and went, well, Tyler Morton looked good against that Manchester United first team. Tyler Morton.
Yeah, but I thought by the way, is that your right winger that was talking? The black guy by any chance? Or the right wing? I don't know his name. Because there was a guy on the right wing that cooked Shaw in like the first 30 seconds or minute.
He began with an M. He looked all right. The black kid, innit? The 17.
Yeah, the right wing, bro. He's looking built.
He's a right back.
He was looking good.
He
burnt short. First thing
I knew was going to happen. Don't make it good.
What happened?
Burning Shaw. Don't make you look good.
Nah, man. But it's you know what it is? You got to love a youngster's confidence when they come into a game confident, man.
Yeah, 100.
Gotta love it, man. And it's like, if you're going to see that against first team players, regardless of who they are, you're going to be like, oh, like, who's this kid?
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is what happens under managers like Pep and Klopp. When these youngers get called up, they are confident because they've just had Pep or Klopp call them up.
Picking them up.
I'm a bad boy. I've just been called up by Klopp. Like,
all I wanted to see today, I'm not gonna lie, once, was just some identity to football that what he's trying to implement.
That's why he started the first team, I think, because
So-
he needed to see.
No, he's got to. He's a new manager. He's only got, what did he say? Was it 26 days to the first game? 26 or 28 days? I think he said 26, and I'm thinking, of course, he's gonna try to go for that at the start.
so what new
Rightfully
players
so.
did you see today? What new players did he
For me,
feature cast?
well, I only saw Malacia, but I saw, in terms of everyone else, it was clear to see.
No one?
No.
New sign? No, okay.
No, just Malacia at left back. That's it.
Let me.
And he was putting the B team, and he held it down quite well.
Daps, you are killing me, Daps. I see what you're doing there. You are funny. You are. But big up Akash. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you very much for the super chat. You know the agenda is so shameless. Nobody's talking about Diaz missing an open. Talking about Diaz missing an open goal as well. What do you think, Kaz? Now you have finished top 4 after this cup win.
Oh, I think it's rupee, bro.
Thank you.
It looks like is that a shape of an R, Bind? Look, go back to that. Is that a shape of an R? Like, is it like that? I think it's rupee, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like rupee. That looks like rupee. Yeah.
But what we're gonna do? I say let's just start on good individual performances before let's start good individual performances on the Man United team, because even though you guys started the first, we bantered it, but like Ten Hag, all jokes aside, he had to start the first. I don't think he had to, but
no, he had to. He had to.
I understand why he went strong. That's you. Understand why he went strong? I think we all understand why he went strong.
No, he had to start with what's left of the first team.
Yeah, and see what he can do. I think personally,
I think that was probably the only senior players left. To be fair,
be fair, I think
you know what? You're right. You're not wrong. So other than Bailly and probably Wan-Bissaka, that's all you can really see.
Still one of your best centre backs when fit.
Bro, we know this, but we know this. We all know this.
Oh no. Bro, 2022, 2023. Bailly's back.
You reckon?
Back, fully fit. No, bro, I'm taking the absolute piss out of you, bro.
Fit, but we've always said
I don't know.
Stay fit.
But yeah, I don't. I can't see it happening, bro. There's something's going to happen in a game, man. You see him wobble off. But if he does pre-season with monster performances like that, even if it is just pre-season game, if he can shine at centre back.
Have you seen your training?
I've seen some clips. Yeah, it looks kind of nuts.
It's more intense than previous summers, isn't it?
Yeah, like, but listen.
Buy's lucky
if he does,
the
question, man.
The first person I'm gonna go with is that
David De Gea, bro.
Hold on. The first thing I'll say about the performance is I think that first goal from you guys, the Sancho goal, did come against the run of play. But
I think from your lot's mistake. No, oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, it was against the run of play because we was doing really well. And I look at De Gea, his distribution was really good, which I was quite surprised at.
He came off the line, bro. He actually made. I think he made 19 out of 22 passes he completed. Mad for De Gea stat. Yeah, he actually came off his line 3-4 times.
Corey's saying that I roasted him about the starting lineup. I said everyone roasted. Wait, hold on. I said, why did you not start your first team? You shouldn't be starting your first team. Obviously, man, them explained to me that Ten Hag has to use his stuff. Like, I get why you started your first team, but it wasn't even like I said. I needed to see at least Hannibal or some of them.
Can I just say something real quick? Can I just say something real quick? Do you know how much tickets were to this game?
Like £300
£300, bro. Listen, they had to start their first team, innit? Imagine the uproar if they got fucking all them youngsters that can't even win the league.
Yeah, you're right though. Maybury didn't come on. I know Garner had a knock, so he didn't play. Same with Maguire, thank fuck. And there's a couple others as well that had a knock. So
your captain for this season didn't play.
Nah, good.
Well, let's start with some good performances to begin on the Man U side. I think the first one for me has to be the obvious. Erik Bailly, man of the match for me. Man of the match. Didn't put a foot wrong all game.
Nearly did.
Nearly.
One of his touches and he went wayward that he just done Erik Bailly things and cleaned it up in the end somehow with a hat. I don't know how he didn't do his hammy after that stretch of that leg. I don't.
You know what? And
I know you man get scared when he runs too fast. I know you.
But you know what? Yeah. That is a valid point. That actually, that's what Klopp did when Klopp first arrived at Liverpool. Is he was causing muscular injuries for fun because he was like, right, before we try and challenge for anything, I'm going to get you lot fit. I'm going to get you lot realizing you are running and pressing for 90 minutes, right? And maybe that's what Ten Hag's doing. And maybe actually he's teaching them to warm up. So maybe Bai might stay fit because the managers I've had previously probably even didn't let them warm up. So it might be good that he's been worked into the ground. That might actually work in his favour because it did with Liverpool eventually, innit?
It did.
So
in the long run, though, in the long run,
it was a lot longer than a month, and you didn't have no buys, but yeah, he was good. I thought Bai was good, but I do think Bai's good. I do think Bai's first season in the Premier League was solid, and then it was just injuries, same as John Stones at City. When too many injuries can fuck you up, and Gomez, to be fair.
Yeah, Gomez. Mr. Miyagi says, why wouldn't you start your first system in your first game as a manager? I wouldn't say it's a why wouldn't you. I'd still think it's still a choice to be made. It depends what position you're
especially in that Bangkok heat. Ooh.
Yeah, so many generational talents on display from Liverpool Academy today. Can't wait to see one.
Elite sarcasm. Elite sarcasm. What's up, Pat-Man?
Honestly. Daniel says, big up yourself. Elton H says, warm your cheeks. Man of the match, Sancho.
He was cooking, bro. He was cooking. Right
in the heat, he was, yeah.
He was good. He was really good today.
But if you look to your team, today, yeah, potentially Sancho was technically your best player.
Yeah, on paper, technically in the forward line, obviously, yeah. I didn't expect him to be fit though like that. I expected him, Shaw, to be undeniably unfit.
You're not seeing the pictures, bro. The pictures training. Sancho is putting the work in on Rashford and Marshall with the sprints. Like trust me, yeah.
Eager.
I like Sancho, man. I don't like him because of the way he left us. But if I'm being honest, I think Sancho is, and I think Ten Hag, he'll be a regular under Ten Hag because I think Ten Hag will be like, yeah, this guy can play ball all day long. Rashford, we'll move on to that though.
We'll get to Rashford. Another performance that I think was pretty good was, I think we said De Gea. De Gea. I think Fred wasn't too bad today. Good finish from Fred.
Yeah,
that's a finish.
Classy. Weaker foot as well. Classy finish.
Yeah. He played well. I like the way what he did. So that's what I was going to highlight. So with the system thing, I was expecting a typical get pressed, the ball's going to go kind of thing. These players aren't good enough. What happens was Fred in the 6 was dropping deep and made a back 3. And then the fullbacks were more inverted. And then the wingers came a little bit deeper to take the wide. So he kind of created space in the middle and was actually popping the ball around a little bit quite nicely. But it's a first for the first game. It's not that bad. He gave it to Scott McTominay and he lost it. So,
bro, listen, this is going to be very interesting with Fred this season. Yeah, because you got to remember, you man went and copied us and went for Fred because we were in for him. Yeah, and that was under Pep. Pep wanted Fred before Jorginho, before Rodri. Pep wanted Fred, right? So now you have a coach that plays a system. It's interesting to see what happens with Fred because Pep clearly had a plan. Ollie definitely didn't. Before Ollie, I think he came in before Ollie, didn't he? Or did he?
Who's that?
Ollie? Fred.
Yeah, he came before. Yeah, he was Marino's signing.
So now it's interesting to see that all of a sudden, I think we saw little glimpses last year, but it's interesting to see if we see more with Fred this year, and it might be in the 6th role.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe he's going to be. I reckon he'll be utilized quite a lot. To be fair, because it's going to be a lot of games. So I reckon he'll be used a lot in that. Whoever comes in or doesn't come in, Fred will be used defensively. Facts.
Yeah. What about Donny? Donny didn't feature today, did he?
No, he did, but he played up front. He had to play up front because we had no one else to play up front. And I think
he just barely saw the ball.
He could never. Yeah, basically. But I think he replaces Scott McTominay. Don't be surprised if you see him replace Scott McTominay next game.
Is that a worry for you, Cass? Right?
No, not really. I think he tried to balance out the teams a little bit.
Is that a worry that you've had Ronaldo? So now you still got Ronaldo, but you've had Cavani go. Rashford, we'll move on to Rashford in a bit. And like, are you not worried a little bit up top where the goals are going to come from potentially?
I think it might be one of those seasons where you see a lot of other players chipping with goals this season potentially, man.
Yeah.
I still think Ronaldo stays. I think he will be all right. It'll be a high top goal scorer still, but I reckon I don't know. It's true. I don't know, man. It does worry because when I did see it, I'm like, bro, we're seeing a Langer, a youngster and Palestri and whoever, and I'm thinking if Ronaldo comes back, sure, Rashford or Martial or someone might get on the bench, but
yeah,
sticky.
Anyway,
who else do you bring on if you got 5 subs?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Who else do you bring on? Hold on, you only have 5 subs.
No, you can bring on in a Premier League in the new season. You can bring on 5 subs.
Right,
you look to your bench.
It's nil-nil. Made like about 11 today. So.
Imagine it's 0-0. You look to your bench and you see Rashford. All right, he might do something. And you see Palestri or Ahmad or something. Like, oh shit. That's why I think we're looking at an attacker.
That's why I asked you if you were worried because like you're saying that Donny had to go and play up top. I'm thinking, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, because Ronaldo, isn't it? He's out.
Van der Beek's not. De Jong's not going to be done for probably another 3 weeks. So like, when are you going to start looking for the next player?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked into Man United news. I've just seen stuff lately on the De Jong stuff. So it's just I know Eriksen's coming in, but he's not a striker, is he? So
no. That's what I'm saying. Anyway,
but I think Van der Beek replace. I think Van der Beek will replace that midfield. If it makes any sense, you would have played Fred and Donny Van der Beek. I think I would have rather saw that someone that can actually hit the ball in the middle and tick it. Look, McTominay went missing yet again, bro. Yet again, he done one little nice thing where he turned someone, but that's it. That's all he did.
On the edge of his own box.
That's it. That's all he did for the game. And there's nothing else. But the only thing is, I can see already Ten Hag's got these men trying to pass forward, but a lot of these men can't pass forward. They can't do it. Tellers, notably. Wan-Bissaka, another notable one. Shaw struggled, bro. And I'm not really surprised at the moment with because he's just probably been on a packet of crystal all summer long and all that. But
yeah, 100. So any other standouts for United? Martial.
Sancho, Martial was my standouts. Varane played very well. I think it was standard with that lineup, to be fair. He had to keep covering Lindelof a little bit. I thought Lindelof was okay. De Gea, I could say, stood out. He saved us in the first half. You could say with some of those shots. The low average kept getting caught at the back. I thought Malacia did all right for his first game, considering he was put in a B team and there was pretty much pinned back. I know, yeah, and I'm just gonna say Zidane Iqbal. I thought he was quite good considering this is like his first against a Liverpool team like that. I'm thinking, all right, this guy's holding it down, he's making passes, through balls, all sorts, and he looked comfortable on the ball. He wanted the ball to his feet.
Now let's move back to Martial. Sorry, let's move back to Martial. Like, joking aside, how good did he look, or did he just look?
No, he looked good. You know what? It was the difference between this Martial and the Martials that I've seen is that not only did he hold up the ball well. He tried to get in and shoot positions and pass and all that kind of stuff, but he actually worked. Like he was actually running. He's
a good carrier of the ball as well. He is a good carrier of the ball.
Brilliant dribbler.
Yeah, and if we're talking clinical, once Ronaldo's out of the team, and now Cavani's gone, he is probably going to be your most clinical. Well, he is. I don't even say he probably is. He's going to be your most clinical attacker.
Yeah. Sancho looks sharp in attack. When he's shooting, he looks sharp.
Yeah,
I was thinking, I didn't expect that.
But that's not what you're going to expect from Sancho.
But the thing is, Martial, he worked back. You know, he actually tracked back and actually went in for the tackles and stuff. I was like, wait, is this Anthony Martial tracking, bro? Like he's actually trying to impress the manager.
Well, do you know what that might be though? Not only is he trying to impress the manager, but remember, the one thing he hasn't had up until now. This is mad. I'm defending him slightly, but up until now, he's never gone to another club. So he came to Man United young, yeah? And I guess he's always thought, well, if it don't work out here, I'll go elsewhere and it'll work out there. He's gone elsewhere and it didn't work out there at all. So it's not like, so now he's probably thinking, oh shit, the World Cup is in 5 months' time. I can tell you that Martial can't be in that, surely cannot be in that France squad right now. So he has to, like right now, what are his other options? He had a stinker when he went out on loan, so he's not going to, like, his only option is, you know what, new manager, new chance, knuckle down, trap back, work my balls off, and I might just about make that France squad. Or unless someone tells me I'm wrong, does he still walk into the France squad?
I think it might be a little too late right now, man.
Nah, bro, no way.
Maybe. I feel like with the options France have gone forward.
I hear you, but it's 4 months, bruv. It's 4
You
months.
got to fit Dembele at the moment. A fit one that's actually been doing well and firing, so he's going to be up for contention. Somehow he likes Lamar. I don't know what it is about him, but he likes Lamar.
Yeah, but he used to like
Benzema's in
Martial.
there. I guarantee
Martial,
he probably
Lamar
brings
in
Giroud as well.
2022, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's just that I'm not too sure. I don't see him. I don't see him going. But if he was to get good goals,
he has to knuckle down. It can't be something like, well, it's just Man United, because it's like, no, you got loaned out, bro, and you still stunk over there. So it's not Man United. People are going to start looking at him and going, this isn't the coach, this isn't the club, it's you, because you've gone to another league, you've gone to another manager, and you still stank. So now you actually have to knuckle down. How old is he as well?
Marcel's got about 25 now.
So I think that's my alter ego sending in the super chat. So big up yourself for the super chat. Say big up.
You got enough people repping your
Yeah,
that was you. That was you.
No. Well, it can't be me. Of course not. So one touch says, Monster.
Just giving you. You're basically just paying YouTube.
Nah, of course not. Stay away from spaces tonight. United fans are full of chest. Man's calling Ten Hag. Man are calling it Ten Hag's first trophy and all sorts. Kaz, realistic expectation for Ten Hag this season? Big up One Touch TV. Make sure you guys
realistic.
Top 4 in a trophy, isn't it, baby?
No.
Why is there always a trophy thrown in it?
Because I can't.
For me, it has to be 6th or 5th, I think, and you have to get some. I think Europa League, bro. I can't lie. I don't expect it to win Europa League, but I expect to get far there. That's my expectations, man. I don't have high expectations for this season like that, but that's the highest I can really go.
You want to run in Europa League, then, yeah?
No, I want to win it, but I don't know if we'll win it. I don't know with the squad we're gonna get. It's the only issue. So whatever squad comes in.
No. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say I want to win it. Do you want to run in it? Because
no, of course I want to run in it. I don't want to go out early. Are you mad? It's like you're gonna have a squad. You're gonna want more games and you want more people playing in it. And for me, you have to get.
You're gonna have a squad though, are you?
But that's what I'm saying. I can't have an expectation when I've only got one signing through the door and we've got the same team as last season. Plus youngsters now.
Unless he actually full on wants to treat the Europa like something for the youngsters.
Maybe.
That would be magic.
I feel like he'd want to win it.
But, he doesn't even play youngsters in pre-season, so...
Fair point. But his first game on a tour, £300. But you know what? That would be an interesting one. If he actually came in, a continental manager, bringing a new system in, and was like, do you know what? Yeah, actually, because I'm going to be here for a good few years. We've got a good bunch of youngsters. That's not me saying it. That's what I've heard off of Cass. So let me play all of them under my system in the Europa League and see how they get on.
I don't think he'll go all out with all the youngsters.
He can't do it in the league. He can't do that in the league.
I reckon he'll put a few. He might mix in a few youngsters in the early stages and all that kind of stuff. But I don't see him throwing out all. It would be stupid to pack all youngsters into one squad.
Your squad's kind of small at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment it's thin, but that's why we wait. Let's see on a couple additions and stuff. To be fair, but he might have to rely on the youngsters. If we don't have a squad, then youngsters are gonna have to be relied on for next season. It's that bad, isn't it? It's actually that bad.
But then I don't know. I
just want to see some good football, man. I just want to see some good football, man. I'm not joking.
I want to see
an identity.
Well, let's talk about the style, because today, did you see a clear difference in style for Man U? And I want to start with the neutral. Let's start with neutral first. Because did you watch the game or did you not watch the game?
I watched the second half, which wasn't the best. I should have watched the first half, but I couldn't get the link for the first half.
We'll start with Kaz then. What did you...
Yeah, because the second half was more... Well, can I just say one thing real quick as well? We can't underestimate, the fact that in the first half, Man United played their strongest team and Liverpool definitely played a weaker team. And kind of once you're 2 or 3 down, it's an upward fight. So there is some relevance in that by the time Liverpool's better players came on and Man United's not so good players came on, it was too much to overturn the momentum and whatever. So
but mentality monsters. Liverpool scream about their team. Mentality. Where did that get you?
No. I liked it because I see all these youngers that apparently are like Foden generational. Really not looking Foden generational.
Yes, never. Never been said by anyone.
You haven't said that, but others have, bro.
Like, bro.
You know they have.
All our fans say crazy shit. Like, as I said, you got United fans singing about this is their first trophy.
But go on, Cass. Tell us about the amazing system that Ten Hag's implementing.
No, what you see now is
ready for
it's not a great press, but it's not people standing about on one man pressing. There's some sort of pressing going on. That was evident to see. It was like every time we lost the ball,
more like a gangbang.
Every time we lost the ball, yeah, it was like we're quickly rushing back to actually go win the ball back. Like it was in a certain time frame, it seemed like, and also playing a higher line. So I don't know how Maguire would fit into a higher line but one thing, the passing was a lot better, but it's preseason at that, so you probably can expect that. But at the same time, he was very, very prone to the counter attack, man. There was some situation where he was looking at 3-on-2, and that just makes me worried, man. Like Dalot, it's not the first time. It don't matter what system it is. Dalot always gets caught out, always, and it just goes to show where's our DM? Can't rely on Scott McTominay or Fred. They both went up all the way up. So where's the discipline?
And that's the thing, yeah. I did say on a stream before that with this new system coming in, and it's going to take a little while to implement, that maybe having an out and out DM, not a ball playing DM. Do you know what I mean? Just to like once your system is good, then you can start maybe trying to implement more the ball playing DMs. But maybe first season, play someone that's a bit more solid, more of a kind of Fabinho, Fernandinho type. Just going to do a bit more of the dot. That's the one thing with Fred that I don't think he can do. But if you're playing Fred and Donny, that then might work because Donny can get back a bit more, can't he?
I think Donny can be a lot more disciplined in his role more than McTominay can. When McTominay gets gassed, he lacks to venture forward a lot.
So there's an argument to say McTominay is better playing further forward.
He is better playing further forward than he is playing further back. So that this whole DM thing, this defensive thing that Man United fans like to think McTominay's some world-class beater or something like that is such it pisses me off, man. I can't fucking stand it, bro. It pisses me right off. He's actually so bad. He's actually so bad. Watch him. He's gonna get less and less game time. Facts. Because if you're looking at, let me get this straight. Yeah. If De Jong and Eriksen is coming in, okay, cool. If let's just say they do come in, yeah, you got a Van der Beek also challenge whether it's for an 8 or that 10 spot. McTominay ain't gonna be used for that 6 spot because I think Garner's got his spot. I think he's got that number all day long. I think Garner gets used this season, and if not, it's gonna be Fred. And you're not going to use McTominay to be that guy to clean up there because he's not, and he's going to get shown even in preseason. And I feel like you see, if you see Man United play their strong team next week again, and you see someone like McTominay get replaced and Shaw for Malacia, that goes to show people are fighting for their positions already. Like, as in, it's evident to see who's going to be starting at the start of the season with that 11 currently. So
I think they already are.
Yeah, I think it is. I think he's making it known to the other players. Like, if you want to be in that first half, you better show me why you should be in that first half. Go out there and impress me.
How long has Ten Hag actually been running training sessions with?
I think, when did we go? So we flew out on Friday. So a week before that.
Right. So
couple weeks.
If you think about it, and you're saying that everyone's pressing a lot better, tracking back and all of that.
Yeah, he's running some intense stuff.
I don't believe you can really teach that in 5 days. But what you can do in 5 days is tell everyone, listen, yeah, if you're not putting a shift in, if you're not getting back, if you're not tracking back, then your days are numbered. Like, just letting man know, like, because then ultimately everyone's just going to track back and press. It's not because the system's been implemented. It's just because the manager has said, I'm not standing for no one not putting their shift in. Ultimately, one of the first things Pep said was, listen, you're winning the ball back. Doesn't matter how, you're winning the ball back. You can either run 5 yards forwards and press, or you can run 100 yards back chasing someone. Either way, you are winning the ball back or you're being dragged. And that's probably, Ten Hag's probably said the same type of thing. I have no doubt Klopp will have said the same type of thing. Like, not no arm around the shoulder or nothing, just letting everyone know this is how it is. You're winning the ball back. That's the priority.
Basically, yeah. And rightly so. If they're not going to run, and if they're not going to do that, yeah. If Martial's running back, that should tell everyone to run back.
I think your press was quite potent. I think your press was good, but like it wasn't like,
great.
Yeah, like it wasn't like expected. Oh my days, like I don't think it's too different from what Ragnick was trying to implement at this moment.
Very true,
in
to be fair.
Yeah. However, what I do think is that you guys looked a bit more. Yeah, you guys looked a bit more like you was thinking about it. It wasn't complete vibes ball, people doing what they're trying to do. they looked like there was more of a purpose to your passes than what you was doing. Do you know what I mean? To me, I don't think you guys look to play transitional football, possession football as of yet. For me, it was transitional football. That's what it was from you guys today. But it was
evident to see. It was actually, I like how you say that as well, because in training, you could like, as in the obviously the one that's on show in the video, you can hear him screaming. If he's not going to work one side, get to the other side and get the ball in the box. You're not going to get a good cross from that angle. You can hear him saying that on video. So on that note,
okay.
Like you see it, Sancho. Even today, I think there was one. I think we scored from one as it goes.
I don't think that suits you. I don't think that suits.
No. But it's smart. But when you're going to get in there,
maybe with Ronaldo,
get down the byline and get down the byline and get something in there. You see Sancho do it a couple of times. Actually, Sancho scored from it. I think Bruno might have put a ball in. Rashford might have missed the header.
How was Bruno?
No,
we don't talk about Bruno. No. But we can talk about Bruno. It was enough.
Okay.
It was okay. Yeah. He put some good ball. He put some.
He looked better than usual. I think he looked better.
Yeah, that's what I think. It didn't look like a Bruno. Like Bruno, I know in fact he was probably itching to smash that ball somewhere and think like, let me hit and hope this and see where it goes, kind of thing.
I think, but he's always been better without Ronaldo. I'm sorry, but whenever Ronaldo's not playing, you see
because they're both turnover merchants.
No,
that's
you
why.
know what it is. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. I think there's an element of like nerves. I honestly was thinking it like there's an element of like even with the penalties in particular as well, when he's picking up the penalty ball, I know he's thinking, oh, I can't miss this, man. I cannot. He used to be like last season before last, he was scoring all his penalties. All of a sudden, he's got Ronaldo watching him. And I don't know. I think he's gone from first season, Bruno was like the guy in it.
Does that make sense that he has to be the guy to be the guy? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, and he's not the guy no more. And he's not the guy no more. And I feel like he knows he's not the guy no more. And not just that, he's got Big Bro watching him.
Yeah. So when you're the guy and you're used to being the guy, so in order to strive, you become the guy. When you're no longer the guy, it's like you're trying too hard to prove you're the guy. Yeah. So you're no longer the guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy.
No,
you're not that guy.
Yeah, especially if De Jong does come in, you're not that guy no more, bro. De Jong's that guy. Not you, bro. Everything's going to work through De Jong, not you. That's
and
he
got a touch that Pogba left, to be frank with you, as well.
Yeah.
So if Pogba was there, he really wouldn't be that guy.
There's a few more comments. Assad, with actually a Liverpool-friendly comment for once. He says, them man really played their strongest 11 in a pre-season friendly. I hope Liverpool annihilate them at Old Trafford next month. I think you guys are game week 3 or 2 against us as well, isn't it?
3.
Yeah, there's a few big
game.
And game week 2, I
should be going to that game as well.
Game week 2 is Tottenham Chelsea, isn't it?
But you know what I would say is the fact that if I hear any Liverpool fans talking about wait till we buck you in August, then it shows that this really did affect you.
Yeah,
yeah, of course
it shows it, and that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that because against Man U, you never want to lose whether it's a friendly pre-season, whether it's you can go to goals. And if I see Man in the Man United kit, I'll feel a little bit off. Do you know what I mean? You go to Power League, and if I'm playing man against that wearing Man U kits, I'm saying, we got to smack these lot. So I hear it and I understand it, but
bro, listen.
You know what's going to make it?
You know what it is? It just reminds us today, of what we're about to get back into.
I think there's people in here that haven't liked the video. I can't lie. The ratio is great, but it's been near that ratio for a minute.
We're ready. We're ready to get back into that world where it's like, listen, it don't matter who you lose to. If you lose or drop points, and you're Liverpool, you're Man City, you're Man United, you're Arsenal. I want to say Chelsea and Tottenham, but I don't think so much for some reason. Yeah.
You know what's funny as well?
You're going to get it.
You know what's funny as well?
Chelsea and Tottenham, Chelsea haven't been in. I think because Chelsea haven't been in the mix for the last 6 months, I'm forgetting. And I think it would usually be Chelsea. I'm not going to put Tottenham in it. But bro, you lose one game and you have the whole social media, every content creator gunning for you.
You know what's funny, yeah?
You got the shout over Liverpool. And I guess off the back of the end of last season, it's just an extra little funny one.
You know what's another funny one? These Chelsea fans, don't get me wrong, Assad especially. You might be signing so and so and so players, but they're all going to be in your first team. And who said they're going to gel? Who said that they're going to gel together so quickly? It might not work out, bro. Even if you got a Sterling and Gnabry, a Koulibaly and Ake and that, who said they're going to play well together? It's going to take time as well, my brother. It might get sticky a lot more.
What side does Koulibaly play on?
In the back 4.
No, what side?
Any, I think.
Any. Oh, good.
Centre back as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not too sure.
Because I'm trying to. No, he can't be. Well, because I swear Koundé's left, isn't he?
Koundé versus Sevilla.
Now Koundé might be right.
No,
right,
Koundé's more of a right-sided player.
He's right. He is right because we were going in when we got Diaz. So Koundé right. Well, if Koulibaly is left, that might tell you that they're not going for Ake. They'll be going for Koundé next.
If you're going to get Koulibaly, you shouldn't be going for a back three. He's a back four CB, bro.
Yeah, all day long. We don't know they're going to play a back four. We don't know they're going to play a back four.
That's what I'm saying. Not every big great centre back is good at playing a back three. They're not suited to it.
I don't think.
I think at the back, if you put Koulibaly and Thiago Silva at the back, that's a good partnership, bro.
Yeah, very good.
Some of the comments are saying, from my reaction to what I said, they're saying, nah, it's not about being affected. It's about these man hyping up crazy. Ultra also says, I hate our fan base, Ultra Liverpool fan. They're so reactionary. And as I said, once I think it's because the United fans are hyping up too much. Some probably think that they're back.
No, some probably do. Some probably really do.
Definitely do. 100% they do. And if they don't think you're back, they're thinking certain players are back. Like literally.
Yeah.
They think certain players are Jesus right now at Easter, honestly.
So let me say this, because as I said, I think your press was more strategic, and in transition, you guys were smarter on the ball. But as a whole, I still think our system was more evident than yours in the sense that we control.
Oh, you're still smashing us, bro. It don't matter.
I'm talking about in the match today. Even when it was for that first 15 minutes, even when it was the Utes versus your first team, I think that I saw improvements in your system. But I still looked at my system and went, oh, well, I think we're still dominating the game a little bit here. And you guys scored against the run of play, as opposed to it maybe being the other way around. But at the same time, I'm not going to expect Ten Hag after one game to have his game plan down and perfected and polished from the first minute.
Do you know what? Let's be honest. Let's just put it out there, yeah? Who needed to win this game more?
United, obviously.
Massively more. Like Ten Hag can't come in first game, lose to Klopp. It's long. It's just long, innit? Like, Klopp, did he really need to win it? No. It's like, his fifth or sixth season in the Premier League? Won a couple of Champions Leagues, won the Premier League. Started the game with youngers. Didn't need to win it. Whereas it's like, listen, if Ten Hag's first game, he loses to Klopp, man it onto him. Oh, what Klopp and Pep's kind of, no, come on, bro. He had to win it. And that's probably why he played the first team.
Yeah, and this is why Chelsea fans remain Chelsea fans. Please get that comment up. This is what I mean. Look. He thinks, this Galacticos thing works, bro. But go on.
If we get Koundé, Koulibaly, and Gnabry, we win the Champions League.
He's playing too much FIFA. He's been playing too much career mode, bro.
I'm saying it with chest. We're also looking at Lewa should his Barca move fall through.
Oh, well, that would be perfect, honestly.
Because trying to implement...
shoehorning shit in. Shoehorn. But make sure you buy a big-ass shoehorn with them players as well, please.
You know when you put 5 to 6 new players into a new team, it's not going to work straight away whatsoever. Well, just because they're great players doesn't mean they're going to work well together.
Do you know, this is where you need people like Carefree Lewis or Matisse on the stream just to shut those type of comments down. Because, you know what? It's cool. Keep gassing me. I'm going to go to next season thinking Chelsea are going to win the league. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Why?
Hold on. Koulibaly, Koundé, Gnabry.
We win the Champions League.
Look, let's be... Anyway,
That it doesn't say deluded or Chelsea.
I mean, the only thing I would say is they have got history in the Champions League. I'm not gonna rule them out winning the Champions League. Tuchel and Chelsea know how to win a Champions League. So, but yeah, anyway, roll on the season. I cannot wait for the season to start. I cannot wait.
So, in that note as well, if he's getting all these players and it doesn't work out at Chelsea, some Chelsea fans think Tuchel's going to get time next season, bro. Just saying.
But listen, guys, back to obviously the United game. Let's switch it over to the Liverpool side of things. Who really impressed you guys against the run of play? And we'll go for the obvious if you didn't impress. Obviously,
you know what? I actually
I think they all kind of stunk, bro.
I don't want to rate Harvey Elliott. So
yeah, Harvey Elliott looked sharp for a certain amount of time.
Harvey Elliott was looking good, man. I'll be honest.
He fell off
towards the end. Do you know who I'll rate? just because I rate him anyway. But
he came off after half an hour.
I rate Salah.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes, Harvey Elliott was on it. But after that, I don't think he was looking that decent anymore. It was after that comment when everyone saw what he did and everyone was like, oh, look at Harvey Elliott. And after that, just didn't see much.
I rate Salah for even, like, for playing, innit? Real talk. Like, bro, listen, with signing that new deal, everything he's done for you over the last 4 years, yeah, he could have just been like, you know what, give me an extra week or two off, innit? You know my fitness is on point.
Yeah.
I don't need to run out. You know what I'm about. Honestly, like, see Haaland. Haaland's gone to America, but that's because he's a new signing.
Sure.
Haaland's gone to America because he's a new signing, and it's commercially correct for him to go there. Nunez has gone with you because it's commercially right. He's a new signing. Whereas with Salah, it's like I can guarantee you on that American tour, there'll be certain City players that have just been like, you know what? Yeah, it's cool. Like if Aguero still played for City, he probably wouldn't go on that tour. So I rate that Salah actually is that much of a football.
Brother, brother wants to play football 24s, even when it's not.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I rate it. I rate that he's actually gone. Yeah, I'm back. Even though I'm going to be fit, take me in it. I'm going to play, and still probably came the closest to scoring for you.
Yeah,
so, and for seeing that he's just Salah, innit?
Well, yeah, a lot of people will say so. Casey says Diaz was hard. Rafinha's a done deal, by the way. Here we go from Fabrizio.
To where?
Barcelona.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that must mean something's concluded over there then. I want to see what first.
No. Hold on. So what? Dembele staying? Or is he going?
Hasn't been confirmed yet. Yeah, but Carvalho's getting a few shouts. People say, he hit the inside of the post, didn't it? I think he looked okay. I think he started off a bit rocky, in my opinion, but then he grew into it.
Here we go.
But yeah, Baba says, why the senior players like Ronaldo, Suarez, Alves, etc. are being forced out of the team in the way they are after giving so much to the game? I think he's talking from a Barcelona perspective.
What do you mean by that?
Wait,
forced out.
I'm just looking at Assad's comment, thinking, bro, you're in the comments. Yeah. You're in the comments talking to us. That's definitely your insecurities, brother.
Nunez made a few runs from. I think it's cool. It's pre-season. As I said, why can't we win the Champions League? We literally won it last calendar year. We have the best cup manager.
Bro, listen. Hold on. Can I just say, Assad?
How many finals?
Hold on, Assad. Can I just say as well, when you're talking to me about Champions League, don't get triggered by individual things I say. Listen to everything I said. I actually said I don't rule Chelsea out winning the Champions League because they have history with it and Tuchel has history in it. So I triggered you perfectly that you're coming back to me and talking about the Champions League when I actually just said you may well win it. So I agree, you might win it, but I don't think them players that you're bringing in are going to help you win it or nothing because I don't think you're going to get all of them. But you still could win the Champions League. Anyway, what are we talking about? Let's not talk about Chelsea because
they're boring.
Well, they've got a lot to do in it. Like they've got about as much to do as Man United still. So
pretty much.
Strong stuff from Assad.
As always.
Onda says, question for the host, Fabio or Harvey, who would you take?
Fabio Carvalho all day long.
Harvey Elliott. Right now,
Fabio Carvalho, bro. He just looked techie, bro. He comes into a new team. He's already looking kind of silky.
Harvey Elliott was the best youngster today on the team.
He was coming up against Luke Shaw, bro. No surprise.
Carvalho all day long.
You look like I've barely seen Carvalho. I think you might just like his name or something.
I just hate Harvey Elliott.
You see him in Fulham when he came as a young, like when he was proper young.
Did you not see what Harvey Elliott was doing at Blackburn?
I couldn't care less. It's Harvey Elliott.
Did you see what Carvalho did at Fulham?
You're not allowed to comment on Harvey Elliott, all right? Your agenda is very clear, okay? I get it. You don't like him, all right?
You can talk on Curtis Jones as well. He's a bit of a chief as well.
They all fell off towards the end anyways.
Raheem says Dembele signed a new 2-year deal and apparently took a 60%.
Wow. You know what? That means Laporte won, basically.
Man said Maguire was very good buying them. The young right back that you thought was the winger, Kaz. Yeah, he made the mistake.
Yeah. He was. I liked him.
Do you know what it is with youngsters though? For me, and I've been saying this, Liverpool's academy ain't it. It ain't been it for a long time. You get the one gem every 10 to 12 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is with us. Yeah, I'm not gonna act like we breed bare sick youngsters. That's grassroots. We'll obviously buy a couple man at young. So, we'll do it. We'll buy a Harvey Elliott. We'll buy a Raheem Sterling. We'll buy a Joe Gomez. And those work at times. But in terms of grassroots, no, it's not it. I'm not going to jump and shout and scream all about. Obviously,
Trent came through your academy, right?
But before that, who was it?
Trent came through because Kleinbruck is back.
Yeah, who else? Though?
No
I could tell you some stories on Klein.
Before that was about 12 years before that, no? No, actually, it was longer than that.
It was, but if we're talking, do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's
Klein was a wild one. Trust me.
Yeah,
bro.
But it's like Curtis Jones obviously came through, but Curtis Jones has been the same player for 3 years.
Who was that Liverpool?
Curtis Jones another Loftus-Cheek.
I'll always remember when you sold Sterling to us. Do you know Thiago's father?
Thiago's father.
Oh, James.
Jamie.
Yeah, he used to run a podcast called Red Sea Pod. You would have seen him on Twitter, definitely. Thiago's father. He used to be on Never a Foul bit. Hold tight, James. Mm-hmm. But in the Barbers back in the day when we signed Sterling, he said, "It's fine. We don't need Sterling. We've got
Jordan
the Sterling. We've got the Sterling replacement that is already further along his development path than Raheem Sterling." And straight away I just looked at my phone and was like, "Bro, he's 1 year younger than him. He's 1 year younger than Raheem Sterling, yeah." And like the game time when Raheem Sterling was his age, he'd already played like 30 or 40 Premier League games.
Jordan Ives playing Sunday League ball against flipping SC Dons, bro.
Jordan Ives, wow. But no, there must be more. There must be more. Trent
playing to get with the wall, bro.
No,
you missed the penalty.
I'm talking about of a certain quality though, Daps, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Trent, and you know what? You could probably put
Harry Wilson's development. He had good loans, but ultimately didn't.
A championship player, bro. It's one of those guys, I think.
He
hit a ceiling.
Yeah,
he did.
However much I don't like Jones,
Jones
is a good player. It's not like I'm saying Jones is shit. I just don't like the brother.
I just think he's on the same trajectory as Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
In my opinion. But what I'm saying is, like, I think what people need to understand is that the Liverpool youngsters aren't it. And I think a lot of people use the excuse that, because Liverpool are so good, youngsters are never going to play. However, youngsters have got their chance. Tyler Morton started in the Champions League. He also started against Tottenham. He looked okay today. I'm not saying he's good enough to play for Liverpool all in all, but he's managed to bide his time and get his opportunity. You will get opportunities when clubs are thriving, but it's going to be few and far between. Cole Palmer, quality youngster, but you will not see him. He's going to get.
You know what the problem was, because you know what, last season he was starting to cook and then he got injured. Yeah, it's been said that he'll play a bit more this season, and I do think there could be something in. And people don't take this that's it. Daps is saying he's Sterling levels. I'm not, but that could be why we're going to change the way we play slightly. We've had other players come in, and it's like, you know what? If you can get 45 million for Sterling, we've got Cole Palmer that can come in as a squad player. So I do think you'll see Cole Palmer feature more this season in the Premier League, not just in the cup games. The only thing is, I have heard off of somebody that lives kind of around that way, and it isn't the one that people will probably think I'm talking about, it's someone else, say that he really needs to decide if he wants to be an elite footballer. And I do think it's relevant because when he was injured, he was in the Everton, he was in the crowd, Everton away, in the crowd on crutches, jumping about. And you probably have to decide that if you want to be a professional footballer, you can't really be doing things like that. Like, I get you a City fan, but you can't be in the crowd on crutches. And I don't mean in the stadium. I mean fully in the city and jumping about. You can't be doing that if you want to be at that level. But look, the thing is, Monts, we're talking about Liverpool and City, right? And when it gets to, it's all well and good in the summer, because I have no doubt we're in America. I expect to see Cole Palmer playing. I expect to see McAtee playing. I expect to see Kai playing. I expect to see Mbete playing. First game of the season in the Premier League, neither me or you expect to see too many of our youngers playing because we are Liverpool and Manchester City, bro. It's not like
we ain't got time to be playing the
you
way
can't be dropping 9 points in the first
of course
6 games and thinking you're going to win no league. So
to try and get man over the line, it's never been that. Big up Casey, by the way, and big up Ilias for saying run up the lights. It takes a second, but this is what I'm saying. But bro, what I'm trying to just get to make this very clear is that I was in a few spaces today just trying to explain the whole youngsters thing, the whole academy prospects thing. And I think what people need to understand is that I don't hate our youth. I don't think our youth is awful, but I think our youth is not on the level of the top 6. Do I have a problem with it at the moment? Absolutely not, because our team is world class and it's going to be very hard for youngsters to break into our team anyway. So development is probably better to go on loan and to, guarantee them some playing time elsewhere. But just before I finish, but I'm just saying that I'm just saying that when I'm getting onto youngsters, don't think I'm moving mad, rash and erratic and all of this stuff. I clearly said that the right back, I keep forgetting his name. The right back, who's the right back that played for us today? Oh, someone to remind me of his name. The right back played well today. Mabai, he played well today. But what I'd say is that he was still at fault for the goal. But when you have young players, that kid's 17. When you have young players,
absolutely,
it's going to breed inconsistencies. What I want to see from young players isn't mistakes are fine. Because if someone makes a mistake, I'm going to go, yeah, you're a young boy. Of course, you're allowed to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But what I want to see is something. So something I can go by. So
you know what?
Passing it 5 yards every time you get the ball and not trying to take a chance, then I'm going to look at you and go, yeah, you're okay, but you're never going to be good enough to pick
No. Depends what you're looking for. Because I'll be 100. The first time I saw Phil Foden, play ball for Man City was on American tour, right? And someone had done on YouTube a every single touch, right? And what you just said there is exactly what I saw. All I saw was Foden floating all around the pitch, all around the left side of the pitch, doing triangles and constantly screaming for the ball like Silva does, but with
that's different, bro. You said constantly screaming for the ball and demanding the ball. No, I'm talking about
just careful.
Coasting. I'm talking about
that
coasting.
Do you know a perfect example of this, right? A perfect example of when you get the opportunity, and it's going to be a mad one now because the guy's fallen so badly off, right? So badly off, but he's from my ends. Yeah, he's actually one of my brethren with his sister for years. And he went on loan, obviously got bought, went back on loan to his club, and then in the summer they brought him back and threw him in the first team, right? Because of injuries, right? And this is when you were younger and you get an opportunity like that, you have to take it and you have to do something to make people go, oh. And it was Dele Alli and he nutmegged Modric, right? And then so they thought, you know what? Again, we'll play him again. And he did something again. So they played him again. And when you're younger, if you can start getting that and just taking the opportunities, you are spot on. But for me, that is what I would say. Is not much. But here's the difference. I agree with you. That's with certain types of players at certain clubs. Dele Alli had to do that. For me, at Liverpool and City and possibly Man United moving forward, it's about showing the manager that you can take instructions, play the system, and do what the team needs you to do. Because if Pep saw him come on and do that, but then the rest of the game he wasn't pressing, was moving out boxes, cool. Pep would be like, not for me, cheers.
I'm not saying defy the system and above all, try and prove you're the best player on the pitch. That's not what I'm trying to say.
No, but what if the guy that you said about doing the small passes, what if Klopp had said to him today, listen, all I want from you is to show that you have good ball retention, that you do not give the ball away.
Well, you gave the ball away enough times anyway.
Well, there we go. Well, that is all. But what I'm saying is...
Yeah, I know, but that does make sense. If it's told, then it shows they're able to follow instructions. But and
whereas Pep and Klopp and maybe Ten Hag, that is the type of instruction. They're not going to go, listen, go out there, nutmeg someone and put it top bins. They're going to be like, just show me you can play the system and do complete ball.
This is why I said, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I am open. Like, when a young player makes mistakes, I don't give a dash. If you make mistakes, you make mistakes. It's fine. It happens. As I said, youth breeds inconsistencies, and I'm happy and accepting of that. However, let me give you an example. Thomas Hill, and who's the other one? I've forgotten his name. Frank Frauendorf. Oh,
I know you're talking about. Yeah, Frauendorf.
Right winger. And Clark, young Bobby Clark that went up top. They offered absolutely nothing to the game. Frauendorf tried to drop a shoulder, couldn't beat his man anytime he tried. Every time he made a pass, it was very safe and even the safe passes weren't actually that safe. Again, what I'm saying though is the difference with young Mabaya, what was his name? With Mabaya, he took on his man and tried to prove his quality in the areas that he needed to do it. I'm not saying he tried to do it every time he got the ball, because he didn't. But the times where he needed to do it, he did it. That's the difference between, and I'm not saying I expect the elite, but there's just too many of those passengers. And right now it looks like to me that a lot of these academy boys, maybe for the under 18s, they don't play like that. They probably been roasting up man in under 18s.
Oh, bro, bro, there's mad, bro. I heard someone talk on. I heard someone talk on Foden before. It was a journalist, and he was saying that he'd followed Foden through. He did a lot of coverage of England schoolboys in all different ages, and Foden was captain, obviously. And he said, seeing Foden round them lot and how he moved very confidently, like you could tell he was the captain, and on the pitch he was very dominant, but also even around the hotel he was the one that was like clearly the captain. He goes, then you watch him, and this was going back a couple of years, he said, but then you watch him around the city training ground, and when he's very humble, and he's just constantly, like you can see, he's just watching Silva, listening to company, and just soaking it all in. He said, but then when you watch him play in the Carabao Cup and all of a sudden you see a couple of the youngers on the pitch and all of a sudden Foden's starting, playing a little bit deeper, you think, that's the Foden from England, that he knows how to be that confident person that can stamp yourself on. I think it's hard with Liverpool. Do you think his Klopp believes in some of these younger players, or do you think it's the squad depth?
Wait, Mons, hold on. Before you ask that question, hold that question. Mons, if Mabaya didn't go past Shaw, would you be talking about him? I've just said, if you can show me a little something, because I believe a lot of these young boys have talent. It's undeniable they have talent. But it's
especially going past Shaw in July.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he showed me something where I can go, all right. So you're capable of something. You're capable of something when it's needed to be done. But if you're going to be a passenger, listen, if you've been given the instructions, you've been given the instructions. But again, just like the sky's blue, we don't know that. Well, we do know the sky's blue, but we don't know that.
Like the Premier League champions.
Shut up. But we won't know. Obviously, we generally won't know what's been said to the player. But you can, for me, you can generally tell when a player's got it and when he don't, and if they're playing safe and if they're not. Personally, as I said, Harvey Elliott's the same age as these men, you know. Obviously, he's more of an elite type of player. He's been playing men's football a lot longer, so he's trying to beat man with his first touch. He already knows he can play with the first team. He's been doing that. But there's just a certain difference between when you see a man hiding and when you see a man like Zidane. As soon as he managed to get the ball, he's trying to drop his shoulder on big Fabinho, bro.
Yeah. You know what? I've got to shout B. That's all I know him as on Instagram. Yeah. He's a Liverpool fan, and me and him talk. He's a good guy. Live and learn 20. Yeah, he's watching, and he was just like, "That's when you reference Liverpool fans, yeah, and say certain Liverpool fans." He said, "Can you please tell me which ones you're speaking about? Because we're not all deluded." Do you know what I feel I need to get in here? I need to get or maybe I do it on my whiteboard. And whenever I hear crazy statements, not just from Liverpool fans, because I'll put Assad on here as well, to be fair, as a Chelsea fan. I'm just going to write them down so that in future, when I reference things that are said by certain fan bases, I can actually reference who it was that said it. But I can't think, but I've heard one or two Liverpool fans talk on Gomez should be walking straight back into the England team.
Who?
Don't worry. We're going back to how we started. But hold tight, B, watching.
I don't like you, that subject.
So who are you playing next?
Crystal Palace.
And what about you, Cass?
Who we got next? I think they call it Melbourne Victory.
Wow, that's confident. Okay, so Melbourne Victory, yeah. So you're gonna win that. You know what? All right, I get it already. So you got the big one out of the way. Then Ten Hag's got you against a couple of shit teams that you can smack up and get confident.
Sounds like it, but I think we got Atletico Madrid as well next week.
That could be fun.
So let me double check the fixtures again, because I know I did see that and I'm thinking, damn, that's an actual test. So basically we got, who's that then? We got Melbourne Victory, then we got Palace Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid, Rayo Vallecano, then onto the league. So yeah, it's not.
Assad, you've been on to me last 2 shows, so it's cool. You got me last show, so I'm coming for you. Pause today, innit?
Pause.
Massive pause, bro. Huge pause. You said it as well, yeah. It's all love, bro. It's all love. I can't lie. I'm tired of seeing Foden on the wings, Daps. He needs to play through the middle for club and country. If England Southgate build the team around Foden, England can win something.
Southgate ain't winning shit.
You know what? I'll be 100 until we see. I think you're spot on there to be with. Until we see Foden playing regularly through the middle for City, I don't want to see Southgate trying to put him through the middle because let's get him used to playing through the middle under a Pep system and then let Southgate copy it. I don't know. I still look when Gundogan goes, when Bernardo Silva goes, because I think he'll go next summer. Then we'll see. I think this season you might see, because we've got players like Cucurella. Well, because we're going to have Cucurella, you might see.
Is that definite?
I think so, bro. It's like, have you got De Jong?
I think so, bro.
There we go. So I think that you'll probably. I could see that in some games next season, Sky will put the City team out and it will look like we're playing with wingers. But then what you'll probably find is that someone like Foden, although Sky have put him as playing left wing, will be coming inside a lot more and playing. But I think this is a season where you'll see either Foden or Grealish start to, or maybe even both, start to be played a lot deeper, ready for when Gundogan goes. Because obviously Jude Bellingham's going to Liverpool, and it confirmed.
Remember, John was so convinced.
Confirmed.
Oh, sorry, Ultra. Monts, I will keep asking you your answer. Do you remember Curtis Jones' debut? No, not to a T.
Not even to a coffee.
No, I don't actually remember his debut. Why?
I hope to God it doesn't come back that he had a really good debut.
Do you see Harvey Elliott as an elite talent?
No, I see him as a little shit.
No, I don't know. How old is he, by the way?
Don't know. He plays for Liverpool.
Let me check his age quick. No,
if you're a young player coming through Liverpool's academy, and I'm perfectly fine if Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United say the same about City players. If you are a Liverpool player coming through Liverpool's academy, you have to be hitting Trent levels before I'm going to start rating you.
I don't think he's an elite level. I think he's a good player, though, at the moment.
Pardon?
I said, and I'll repeat almost word for word, remember it's me talking about Liverpool players, yeah, and how I believe that you, man, gas up every single young player that comes through your academy.
No. The silly, no. The proportion.
Whatever, bro. Them, man. You, man. Yeah, all of you, man. All you, man. You know what? I'll even go all you Scousers, Everton, man, as well. Tranmere, all you, man, yeah? I'm joking. But because of how much you do gas up some of your youngers, I'm going to be extra, not going to rate them one little bit until they hit Trent levels. And I know that's crazy because Trent levels are elite, but that's the way I'm going to be. I was the same with Foden. Don't get me wrong. I was the same with Foden. When Foden came through, I refused to get on the hype because I was thinking, I don't want to get on the hype and be let down. So I was like, I need to see more. I need to see more. I need to see more. And then once I've seen it, only probably last season was like, yeah, you know what? I've seen enough now to actually believe that this isn't just because it's very easy to be. Look, Man United had them for years. Players like youngers would come in, play 3 games, and all of a sudden United fans are screaming like, and Cass, you know, you could probably list a few of them. Few young players that came through and everyone was just screaming. And so I don't really, until you really see a younger consistently do it, because it's very easy. Look, I probably wouldn't go down a slide that was 100 foot high. My daughter, no fear, would jump down it. Yeah. When you're younger, that's how you play football. The minute you start playing regularly, all of a sudden you get little fears in that and things change. So I need to see that. And it's and say Trent's a top level. Just not generational, is he, Cass?
No. I'm gonna just say this from now, innit? Like, no one's hitting Trent's level for a long time. I'll say that from now. Obviously, the man that hype up the Liverpool youngsters are foolish. Like, not even foolish, more so overly hopeful. I don't really know the portion of Liverpool fans are talking about. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe I'm exposed to them too much. but I'm exposed to a lot of Liverpool fans, so I'm surprised. I haven't really heard that too much. And I think youth is the thing we talk about the least, to be fair. Obviously, I think there's a comment here about Cometio. I had to call out enough man about Cometio, but he's the worst defender I've ever seen play for Liverpool. Hands down.
Oh, bro, just because it's the thing you say the least doesn't mean you don't say it a lot. You just say even more.
Bro, as I said, I don't shout about youngsters.
No,
I don't think that's our
them,
style.
man,
It's never been our style. I've always praised Chelsea because of, obviously not for their grassroots, but their youth system. I've always praised Chelsea personally.
And City is starting to go down that route now, aren't they? Where all of a sudden, well, this summer, that's what we've done this summer. This summer we've gone, you know what? Apart from a couple, loads have been sold with buybacks and sell-on clauses, because it's ultimately like you're not going to get in this team. So, go and do what you're doing elsewhere.
Yeah.
But with a buyback clause. I think the one or two of them are a bit high, but they are still a buyback clause.
When are we doing the call-in show, by the way? We moving it to Thursdays now.
Oh, when you're doing the call-in show.
Only Thursdays, bro. Because otherwise it's too late.
Yeah, we can do Thursdays. Thursdays are good for me. Yeah, Thursdays for now. Yeah, because I've got
and also,
now, so yeah, 100%.
There's another question for man, innit? From One Touch. I'm sure United are aiming for top 4 this season. Yeah, my expectation isn't top 4 though. That's the difference. That's it. Currently,
do you think Ten Hag's got that aim?
Yeah, I think he probably does. Yeah, I think he'll aim big. Of course he does.
Do you
get
think
back in
it's
Champions
fair?
League as quick as possible?
But do you think it would be fair for your board, or anyone's board, in fact, to be giving aims before the transfer window's shut? I don't think it's fair.
I think he has targets. I think there will be targets set before the season started. Obviously,
if a manager was giving me targets, before they gave me the tools to hit them, I'd be telling them where to go. Bro, you just got rid of several of my senior players, and you've brought me one younger for 18 million that we're fighting with Leon over, right? And the other one that we haven't got through the door yet, in Ericsson, we're fighting with Brentford for, and you haven't even got him over the line yet. So until you give me some tools, I'm not taking your objectives.
Lads, we got some questions in the chat, by the way. Obviously, one for Kaz specifically. For Kaz, Casey says, "What do you think of Sancho, and how do you think he's going to do this season?" And he said, you can mark it by GA if you like, if it makes that bit easier.
I can't say GA, but the only way is up from last season, in my opinion, under in the system he's in. It suits him very well. So I think the only way is up. I think he'll have a big season, to be fair.
Was last season his first season? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he got bought, and Ollie
can't coach. It's not fair.
And Ollie hardly even played him.
He got played. Jones' debut was against Wolves. Jones' debut was against Wolves in the FA Cup in 2019, where he did not complete a single dribble, got bullied off the ball, and did not contribute to the attack. Look at the player now. I'm not saying if you don't do anything,
Bunda, it wasn't me that said Trent wasn't generational. It was a slide diss at Cass. I definitely think Trent's generational.
Big up Fergie's son as well, telling us to stand the like button as well. Big him up. Thank you for the support, bro. I appreciate you. One Touch says, "Man, you aiming for 6th and 7th this season. Does that mean your club now lack ambition?" Kaz, Monts, can this current pool squad win the league? Yeah, of course we can. I
already answered that question though. Are you telling me what is that? It's like you're telling me what Man United's objectives are. Clearly, you're in the boardroom, One Touch, to know what the objectives are.
The whole world's been telling me that Pep has to win the Champions League. Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Apparently,
That's the spot on. All Scousers gas up their youngsters. Man was telling me Curtis Jones was on talent level of Foden and Saka. Lol, that was never that. Foden.
Oh no, I've heard that as well.
Probably, yeah. We've all heard things. That's why I like we've all heard things. I hear crazy things from Man United fans. Some of the things I hear these Arsenal fans say, you should hear what the man over Tottenham are saying. They're saying they're going to win the league.
What about us, man? Though.
Well, you man. There's not too many of you, man. To be fair, so I don't know. No. When it comes to City,
listen, you won't hear us saying we're going to win the Champions League. Just saying. You might hear us say we're going to win the league. You won't hear us.
I can't lie. No, When we got knocked out of the Championship, I heard your Champions League's imminent. I heard his faces.
Who?
I heard his face.
Hold on. From City fans or from other clubs saying it?
No. City fans. I've heard City fans saying to me.
I think I know who you're talking about. You can probably tell. You can tell me the name. You can tell me one or two names.
The chances are a lot closer than what people think.
Oh, so not win it, just closer. Cool. And we reached the semi-final.
No, but man, listen, they say they're challenging it for it every year. So why can't we win it? That's. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not saying you man are deluded. I've not once stepped up and said you man are deluded, but you got deluded section of your fans. You have deluded section of your fans 100%. Like,
please smash a like.
Obviously, I'm not going to talk generally spaces. I know you stay off of spaces, innit? I know you stay off of spaces and that. But
that place is just full of wankers.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold tight, everyone on spaces, you wankers.
But what I will say is, one touch. I love how you like to say that, we gas up our youngsters. But some of you Arsenal, man, the way you gas up your youth, because it's the only thing you can shout about, is a bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love what some of your young boys are doing, but you know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's been since day one. Curtis is dead food, but to this day, you'll see LFC fans hyping them up about the Everton goal. Bro, they're in your chat. What are you talking about in my chat? Mane's aggressive style will be missed. Y'all still talk about that? Y'all still talk about him?
I do turn red when I get angry. Fergus' son. I've just realised who that is as well.
Who is it?
Is it you?
No, it's not.
Oh, you used to have an account similar to that, didn't you?
Fergie time thing.
I'm gonna call it that's a grade A shit house. Don't care.
But someone said that don't get me angry, I go red, and that is the one thing. If you ever see me start going red, know that I am like.
Let me point out to Fergie, son. This ain't from the Glazers, bro. You think I'm paying £100 for a fucking kit, bro? You must be mad. There's links. There's so many links to get the actual kit in other places, fam. You don't understand. Trust me. There's no merchandise going towards Glazers, bro.
Please go and support the club.
I can literally go pull you out some other kits from other teams right now. If you want one, let me know as well, man. I'll hit you up. But don't comment that shit to me, bro. Allow it, because I'll just do a Terry on you to what he did to fucking what's it called?
To who?
To my man. Miguel.
Oh. Latimer says Man U will be fine next season. Question for Mons. With this pool, fans being reactionary over the top since the Champions League loss, is it as if all of a sudden Pool aren't good enough, which is wild?
Funny, you know what's funny as well, bro?
Pool fan base are reactionary. Come on, man.
Yeah, we all are. But you know what's funny as well?
I'm gonna need to jump off. I've got a date with a certain program.
You know what's funny,
Please make sure you smash up the likes, people, and stay with these two guys as they talk about that massive, massive game today. Massive 6 points. First trophy for Man United. Ten Hag, I salute you. Equal with Tottenham on trophy count. Sensational. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a blessed show.
Take care, bro. Thank you for jumping on,
Bless. Thanks for having me.
What was you saying, cuz?
You know what I said? No, Fergie, I understand, innit, but it's weird, Fergie, son, innit? Are you sure you're not a Liverpool fan? You're supporting a guy that supports Liverpool with a guy that supports Man United, bro. Come on. I don't see him in Trafford Tunnel, the United channel I'm on. I don't see him in Never a Foul, which is understandably quite like Big Six fans, generic. So I don't see you supporting, bro.
He's over on Sarcasm TV. Sarcasm TV.
Oh, I know. I've seen him before. I've been on thing as well. Yeah, he's harmless.
He's out here.
I didn't buy no Glazer shirt, bro. I got my own link to get these. Actually, if you got to a collection of Man United fans, I got there's the shirts. I guarantee a lot of them said they didn't go to the club shop. There's a link. Same way I can get the new Liverpool kit for a lot cheaper than what they're selling it for the FSG shop up in Anfield, bro. Same thing where I got Daps' shirt as well, bro. Same thing where I got certain Man their Arsenal shirts. It all comes from pretty much the same place.
By the way, big up everyone in the chat, by the way. 75 people in here. Make sure we are smashing a like. We are about 15 likes off of the big 100. So, of course, let's make sure we get there. Also, don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. A lot of new faces here today. Subscribe.
You can't comment. You can't subscribe. You can't comment unless you subscribe, right?
Nah, I didn't turn that on, man. I actually didn't turn that one on.
You need to turn it on right now.
I know, man. Next video, I'll turn on Glazers in. Do not kill me. He said, I support my black brother Dread. Yeah, I love that. Big up. Big up Fergie, son. I've seen him he's been in there he's quite a lot. Like, I see him in there all the time, pretty much. I hear it still.
Wait. Who's saying Casey Glazers in? Allow it, man. When you find out what Kroenke's going to do. I know. When he finds out what Kroenke's going to do to his team, when his team becomes more successful, potentially, allegedly, and he reeling a lot more money, all that money's going back to America, bro.
Yeah, how do I have an agenda against Mane? Someone brought up his name and said, "Why are we still talking about Mane? He's left the club. Let's look forward." There's no agenda against Mane. Yeah.
I saw a good comment earlier, right?
No way.
Ryan. Oh my God, Liverpool fan Ryan.
Ryan.
So wait. Do you want me to, let me? Yeah, he does. Wait. Have you messaged Flawless about that though?
Yeah, just message Flawless. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine with it. Like, yeah. Reach out to Flawless about that, innit? Ultra. I don't know how many games Foden played in his third season, but brother still hasn't showed any improvements. Nah,
I'm bored talking about City, bro. Allow it. We get it. They got great caliber players.
Guys, let's just get back to some of the aspects of the game. Just speaking on the game, yeah.
Got smoked.
All right. Wouldn't say we got smoked. 4-0 overreaction.
It's clear the thumbnail. They got annihilated, bro.
Wasn't a 4-0 game.
No, it should have been like 6-1 or something, really.
Wasn't a 4-0 game. Should have been like
more like 7-1 or something. Even in the first, I think it was in the first 5 minutes. Like, I think Fred could have put the ball into Fernandes, if I'm correct, and someone blocked it.
Oh, after Diaz missed an open goal and we hit the inside.
Yeah, no, actually, no. We was already 1-0 up we was already 1-0 up by that time.
Right.
So, yeah.
Casey said, let's talk about Nat Phillips. What, the one that's just come back from loan that doesn't play for Liverpool?
Look at Latimer's back in Sterling. Can you see it?
Wait, hold on. A man after all that convincing we had to do about Sterling.
Wow, he's been watching some compilations.
Yeah, that's mad. Pac-Man, you've been trolling for this whole video, you know. Like, do you want me to be this guy when City lose? Like, do you want me to be this type of guy? And it's like, I think you enjoyed the Liverpool loss so much when it don't
you should already know how this. You should already know, Mons. Yeah, actually, maybe not. But obviously, when the channel's growing in it, and respectively so, a lot more people are gonna know this to be more generic. Yeah, when your team loses, bro, it's gonna be the comments, the lives are gonna be chaotic, bro.
No, listen, I've been dealing with that, man. I already know that. But Pac-Man he's very, you know what I'm saying? Pac-Man is very level-headed at times. He knows his stuff, innit? But he's now becoming that guy. He wants to be that verbal guy. But if you want to go when you know what I'm saying, Pac-Man, it's not going to be pretty for you. Look, it's not going to be pretty, innit? Like when something bad happens with City.
And like Spursy Mikel Arteta as well. He's always in, Northside's always in his team, fam. Actually, I'm on Northside's channel Thursday, I think. So yeah.
Hashtag said, Monts, why do I get called the biggest troll when there's so many people in this chat worse than me? I think it's selective. I think obviously Asad, you're like, you do it the most often, but like certain people do it more than you on the individual day. So today, Asad, you've been nowhere near the biggest troll. Nowhere near the biggest troll. But like, man, I've been, you know what I'm saying? But more often than not, you be trolling. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I know it's your actual opinion. That's what's funny. People get mixed up with your actual opinion. But I'm here for it either way. You know what I'm saying? Big up. Abid says, yeah, Rafinha, here we go. Yeah, man, sorry. Yeah, so just on the game, De Gea's injury.
I think that just goes down to show. I think it was a minor one because you know what, he could have played on, innit? It looks like he wanted to play on, but then I kind of thought he probably just realized it's just not worth it. It's just a preseason game. I feel like the game got ahead of him a little bit, but I don't think it was a major thing. I think if I'm correct, I think it's when he ran away, when he went to sweep for the ball, and I think someone catted into him a touch, whoever's on your left wing.
He
it was. I think he caught. No, he was running. He caught the ball, but I think the player might have caught him a little bit on his knee or something like that, and he got a sore one because he was kind of hobbling after. I'm not too sure. Someone else can tell me, but it looked like something seemed a little bit tight, or he's just worn out from a lot of intense training, isn't it? Because as you said, Ten Hag is bringing the goalkeepers into the actual training now. Like, it's a different stage of the game, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna do a lot more running, a lot more passing, a lot more this and that. So, but he played really well, man. I was very surprised.
Hold on, Kaz, I need to run and get my charger. Just keep this going for like literally 30 seconds to run and get my charger. So I can obviously read out comments as well. From what I can see, Asad is basically a street level thug. We have to deal with him every day. He's not a Thanos, Ultron, or Hela. Oh wow. I'm here more often. Big up for the content once. 15. Yeah, guys, man. If you're here, double check the thumb. Double check the thumb. If it isn't lit, just obviously make sure it's lit for months, isn't it? So I think you're 14 away from 100. Yeah, Ryan blocked bare people.
I'll message Flawless in a minute. You know, is that true? Is anyone else in there that's blocked from Sarcasm City by any chance? Because that's not right. If he's doing that, how comes he's got powers to block? Is that on Twitch or is that on what's the word I'm looking for? Is that on Twitch or is that on YouTube? What's going on Twitter, bro?
Sorry, I'm back. Hold on. Latimus, do you want the link, by the way? Because we're probably gonna go for about 15 more. Oh, I'm gonna shut this on 15 minutes. So if you want 15 minutes, Latimus, to give your neutral opinion, let me know, bro. Ryan said he was a Brian blocks hella people. I said I've been on my best behavior today. Ark Saint. To be fair, I thought I would have got it worse than Assad. I would have got it worse from Assad today. I'm not gonna lie. Big up Ilias. 15 likes away from 100 and there's 57 viewers. Make it make sense and run it up. Hey, run that shit up, man. Run it up, Turbo. You know what I'm saying? Why is everyone saying YouTube? I'm baffed.
No, because apparently a few of these men have been blocked on apparently a few of these men have been blocked off of flipping Sarcasm City on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Your midfield has no offense months. It's a preseason game. One of my midfielders hit the post. Two of them hit the post, actually. So, preseason, isn't it? I think Harvey Elliott's fine. He played well as well.
Yeah, no. I messaged him. I see what Cassie blocked me a year ago. I was praising Phillips and Kabak got blocked. And on Twitter for calling him out at a West Ham game. Oh, wow. That's not right, bro.
Is what it is. Is what it is. That's something.
Well, just remind me to never make him a mod. That would never happen.
It's an opinion in it. Obviously, I personally I'll try and have a word and try and get some of you guys unblocked. But if it's at the end of the day, it's not my channel. So yeah. Oh, Prime, you saying you didn't even watch the game? Well, if you want to come on and have some vibes, anyway, the link, the link's in there, DMs anyway. If you want to jump in. But yeah.
Wait, what's this? No, I can't speak.
There. It's just really good today.
Yeah, different type of the hair, isn't it? He didn't look too comfortable doing it. It's like sometimes I felt like he was a bit like when he was running out, there was a little hesitation, but he still got there. But I think it will come, man. He has to adapt to what Ten Hag wants, innit? At the end of the day, he's gonna have to.
You reckon it's a result of Ten Hag's training why he looks so much better with the ball at his feet, or do you generally think?
Of course it is. I feel like he's probably actually good at football in general, though. But it's just not in his expertise to be doing stuff with his feet as a goalkeeping coach at Atletico. It was more of just a saving thing, innit? Obviously, at Man United early doors, it was never a ball out the back kind of thing either. So, yeah, man, it's just not in his style of playing it. He's just an old school goalkeeper. Well, not old school, but like, he's just not a new generation type of goalkeeper. And it's as simple as that, really.
Personally, I think with a right defense in front of him, he can still be very much viable in today's game. That's why, again, he was in my team.
But you're gonna play a high line, though, bro. You need a sweeper keeper as well. You need someone that's gonna come out and rush for it. Of course you are. But has he got the pace? I don't know if he's got the pace. I've never seen him run. So I don't even know.
He's got He's got kneecaps for springs and not for actually running. You know what I mean? He's got the spring.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
It's Pablo's birthday. Oh shit, Pablo, happy birthday, G. Hey, what? Hey, happy birthday. Hey, listen, everyone in the chat. Let's wish Pablo a happy birthday. Everyone in the chat, just dash that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, people. Big up yourself, Pablo, man. Hope you're having a great birthday. But yeah, man, what was he saying? Yeah. What did you think of Heaton? Obviously, not too much of it.
Yeah, but he didn't have much to do. It's just it's just standard, bro. He saved a couple things, but that's all he did, and he nearly got packed in by Salah. And he was on full stretch as well, you know.
Salah, and the ball looks. I think Salah could have even put it a little bit closer. When you looked at the replay, he actually could have put it a little bit closer inside.
I don't know, man. He looked like a Salah type kind of thing, man. You just know where it's going. It's a matter of a question. Can you stop it? Like Riyad Mahrez is.
I think Salah looks really lively when he come on though. He looks good.
I think everyone's just probably itching to play ball again.
Yeah, it's that couples. Do you know what though? I say transition was good, but I think all 22 players had a lot of stop. I saw a lot of sloppy firot touches. Maybe
that's
raining. It did stop raining.
No. 100%. That's 100%. What rain in hot weather? You're not gonna feel that. It's not gonna do much. It's just pre-season, bro. It's like when you play your first pre-season match, yeah.
What
is it like? What is it like, bro? You know, facts. It's gonna. You think you're gonna do that? You do a couple sprints. You're knackered trying to run back
Yeah, you're like,
or do any tracking or anything like that. It's a long day.
It's true. It's true. So, who's your next game? Because obviously, Arsenal Crystal Palace. Who's your next game?
We got Melbourne victory or Mel victory. So that, and then we got. I think it goes. I'm not too sure if it goes like that. If it's Palace, then Aston Villa. But I know we got Palace, Aston Villa, Atletico before the season starts against Brighton.
Yeah.
And then we got Rayo Vallecano. That's our last game in the 31st. I might go to that game. I'm debating it. I want to. Doubt it.
I was also going to ask you about Darwin Nunez. We actually haven't spoken properly about Darwin Nunez. We really haven't.
Timo Nunez.
So
yeah, man.
Obviously, he came on in the 60th minute for those who didn't watch the game, and he missed one open goal, and the other was kind of a header that he basically.
It was a there was a save from Heaton.
Yeah. When he chested it down with the half volley.
Yeah. He done
that was okay, but again,
you know, facts is someone's gonna make some sort of clip where he missed in training. That clip of him missing in training, and it's gonna be a clip of doing the exact same thing in the game as well. It's written in the stars, man.
Do you know what it is? You know my opinion on him already. I don't want to use this as fuel to put my point across because it's his first game. Do you know what I mean? He missed an open goal in his debut. I would rather be saying he missed an open goal in his debut, and
it's not his debut though, is it?
And he's become a super. Well, it's not even really his debut, is it? Really?
But if he backed it, but these Arsenal fans will say Jesus they're gonna say, but he backed it on his debut, even if it was a friendly.
Yeah, but then again, that's like saying Shaqiri backed on his debut against you guys, but he was in preseason. No one ever says Shaqiri backed on his debut.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no. So it's not his proper debut, is it? Let's face it. But it's exciting to see though, man. When you see new players, I'm just hoping for a couple more changes.
But do you see him banging off, or do you generally see him falling off a cliff?
Who you got first games again?
What are you talking about?
Your first 2 games.
Oh,
see Fulham.
Fulham is one of them.
Yeah, he's bagging, bro.
You think he's bagging opening day?
He's bagging a header as well. Watch.
Chat. How many? Be honest now. Opinions on Darwin Nunez, and don't try and be too reactionary. Opinions on Darwin Nunez. Neutral fans as well, and rival.
He's going to get goals, bro. He's going to get goals, and even if he scored 12 goals in the season, it's still okay.
That's what I said. I said I'm happy if he gets 12 to 15 goals. If he even scores 12 goals in his first season for Liverpool, I'm not mad, you know.
But if he doesn't, it's squeaky bum time, bro. If he scores not even double figures,
if he has a bad season, he'll have a second season to fix up, but then it will be just unnecessary pressure in that second season. We have Fulham, then Palace, then you.
I think Palace might be a sticky one. Is it at Palace? Well, it's got to be at Anfield, surely.
No, it's at Anfield. Fulham's away.
Yeah, maybe, but I think they've got a decent defense coming up. I don't know.
Moji says, honestly, I think he's going to be fine. Won't be nearly as bad as everyone makes out. There will be a drop off form. There will be a drop off from Mane's levels, of course, 100%.
I see someone saying they're going to lack Mane's aggression.
Yeah, I hate his tenacity sort of thing. You can't read anything in today's performance, but it was pretty shocking. Also, paying that money for a guy that gets 12 goals is questionable. I know what you mean, but I think the money's more for the longevity of the signing. I hear what you're saying, Pac-Man, though. 9 months, BMT. Nunez had 2 runs and Trent passed good. They're just a little off. I'm not saying Nunez stunk up the gap. It's just the misses what people are going to focus on. I think Nunez gets 16 goals and 25 in all comps. Well, there we go. He's there. Prime's there, guys. So, yeah. When he's back, when he's back. 9 away from. Oh yeah, are we 9 lakhs away? We're 9 lakhs away from 100. I've forgotten about the lakhs. I'll be honest.
8 lakhs. 8 lakhs off, bro.
8 lakhs off. There. Yeah, let's make that happen, guys. Nearly 100 lakhs. 8 lakhs. Let's make that happen, people. That miss meant nothing, in my opinion. Taki's miss against Arsenal. Then the next game he was serious. Darwin Morientes will get 16 league goals. I reckon in the home game versus the smaller teams will feast. Big games will go missing.
More than likely.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Just had to give in the little intro, but I don't know if Prime's actually there, but let's just have him there for when he's back. United hopefully going to do good. Big up Mr. Miyagi, by the way, under Erik Ten Hag. I like the togetherness and the pressing. Also like the academy players from both teams today. Some good prospects, to be honest. Yeah, I hear it.
Prospects? What you mean as in play? What prospects? If it's senior players, then I don't want to hear it. We're talking youngsters.
I think he's talking about the right. As I said, I think he's talking about Zidane. Looked alright. Savage, okay. I think for Liverpool, there were more duds than no duds. There were more duds than actual good things, I think. As I said, apart from the right back, I didn't really see anything else. Obviously, I'm not really... And by the way, I'm excluding Tyler Moore and Harvey Elliott and Fabio Carvalho. I'm excluding them three because they have played first-team football, men's football, more predominantly. I think Cade Gordon is one of them that we need to look out for. I'm not sure where he was today, whether he's injured or what's going on with him. I would have liked to see him today. The young right winger we brought on, Hill, Clark, just not ready. Clearly not ready for me.
Yeah, even today, Ahmad done. Oh my! I think there was a ball right from De Gea, and it looked like I was just thinking, all right, bro, it's just gonna be a mistouch or bounce. Brought it down. Last fam, he nearly started off an attack if he lifted his head up. But
Ahmad, you can see is he looked baller, but he's not ready for men's football.
If he's not ready, he's not ready. Yeah. He's just a bit too not. He took a little bit too long on the ball sometimes, and
you can see his.
To be fair, he was holding off Trent and he was holding off Robertson and somebody else. Then Kanate came and that was it.
Yeah, he just that
was it.
Yeah, but I think
Pablo says, "Don't ignore me this time, bro. Do a show on CR7 if he leaves and who replaces him." But there's reports apparently he's been offered out and nobody wants Ronaldo. I told you he ain't leaving because nobody wants him.
I ain't say it.
If CR7 leaves, I'm going to do a show about it.
He's one I wanted to see. Musialowski, he's someone I wanted to see, but of course didn't see him.
Lowski, his name like Lovski.
I don't know, Musialowski.
Musialowski.
Yeah, he's. I really like his way to dribble. Dills says, Mont, who did you want before you got Nunez? Who did that? I wanted Mbappe. I'm not gonna front.
Really?
Yeah. Sopdil Mane. Sopdil.
Never happening, anyways.
Sopdil. Could have happened. He was linked.
Couldn't, bro. What is he gonna accept your wages, bro? Your 250, 300 cap that you just about gave to Salah.
I'm just saying there were links. I won't say we was getting him.
But realistically, then.
Realistically, I think there was a possibility there. With the right wages. Remember, his mom's a Liverpool fan. Kaz, don't ignore me this time.
I already said that.
5 lakhs away from the big 100. Let's make it happen. Come on, guys. You already know what it is.
Or more.
Pablo says yes. Mbappe was my first. Yeah, that's who I wanted.
But who is your most realistic signing?
Yeah, but Preseason, he at first looked a bit but he dropped a little shoulder, popped it around the corner one time, and I was like, oh, okay. A little bit of confidence there.
Man said Brewster.
Fam, he's taking the piss. He is taking the piss. Yeah, so I don't know. As I said, more duds. I think Hill not ready. He was the left back that played for us today.
No, I think he came on quite after 30 minutes. What's his name? What's his name again? Because of a T. He's a baller, bro. I can't really say his name properly. No, your left back, bro. Not Robertson, obviously. The other guy. Yeah, Tsimikas. Yeah, Tsimikas.
Oh, you rate him?
He looked good. Yeah, I rate him big time.
He's a rat still, I think.
He's good. He's real good.
I think he's not that old as well, Tsimikas. Not that old either.
He's young.
No, he's 26.
He's quite young.
He's just turned 26, yeah. So not want to say young, but like he's off that. Nice. Tsimikas was good. Yeah, it was Chambers. Chambers was okay. I think the right back outshone him a little bit, even though he was at fault for the goal. Reece Williams, oh my god. Reece Williams is supposed to be with like Tyler Morton and that, where he's had men's football time. So, but Reece Williams is just so stiff. I can't see him in my back line ever for Liverpool. I just can't see it. I can't fucking see it. I'm sorry. I know it's like people need to stop being sentimental with Nat Phillips. You got us Champions League, but that's as far as it goes as well. He can be a 5th choice centre back if he's willing to stay. But apart from that, I'm not having him play in any high caliber, any run of games in the Premier League. Can't see that happening either. I think Milner was okay. Henderson was okay. Fabio Carvalho, as I said, started off quite yeah, but he really grew into the game, and I was really enjoying it. Literally in 5 minutes. Prime, what are you saying?
I'm good. Like I said, I didn't really watch the game, so I have nothing to really comment on.
What have you seen on socials? Anything you seen on socials that you think,
Yeah, no, United fans getting gassed, and yeah, like I've been saying, Liverpool fans have been. To be fair, it's not all of you guys; it's a small section, but acting as if since the Champions League final that you're dead and like there's nothing, and you won't even compete for the title and stuff. It's like it's very weird.
I mean, a lot of people were very angry at the likes of Curtis Jones, said he wasn't good enough and stuff. A lot of people were vexed at Curtis Jones. What did you think of Curtis Jones, Cuz, in the game?
I didn't even realize he was playing.
I think with him, it's just the end product is just not there for me.
I don't see any hype on Curtis Jones. It's average player for me, man.
Yeah, he's like better than the academy graduates, but he's not first team material. Sancho, Sancho was having fun today. But go on, Vladimir.
Yeah. No, I think Liverpool will be fine next season. But again, it's what I said with Mane leaving. The goals that he gets in big games and decisive moments, you're going to have to replace that. And will Nunez step up to do that, or will Shota or Diaz? I don't know. Also, Origi as well. He steps up in big moments and get you guys goals. I think you have to replace that. And I don't personally know if you have, but time will probably tell. It's too early to judge from like one little game from Nunez. That miss is embarrassing, but like, does it really mean anything? Probably not.
But the thing is, everyone's going on about Nunez's miss, but how did no one see Diaz's miss? Diaz's miss was worse. Diaz's miss was worse.
When the ball was coming down, at the start of the game, pretty much. Not the start of the game, but like 10 minutes in, I see it.
Was that because
did you not see Rashford's miss as well?
Yeah, Rashford's one was bad. And it wasn't because he missed it, it's because of how he mishit the ball. Like he just
bro, I don't know how you don't connect. You strike a ball day in, day out, bro, and you can't strike a ball when it matters.
What I'd say is that I think maybe because Diaz was cooking in that first 25 minutes, would you say that masked the miss of the goal, Kaz? Because he was playing well. Because the rest of Diaz's game was really good. Would you say that's why people aren't talking about his miss?
Probably. I reckon he had Lindelof's number, boy, or I didn't really see him up against the low more time because he was so far up the pitch. But
yeah,
when he went inside, bro, he smacked the post. He could have had a couple goals, man.
But how long are we going to keep saying he could have had a couple goals today?
I don't know. I thought it's his first game. It's his first game back, bro. You can't. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%. I just think he needs to brush up on that sooner than later. These are the times if he is going to hit the post and keep missing. I think these are the times for it to happen. But yeah, Latimus, anything else? We're actually going to cut off in a second. But anything else?
No.
Oh, by the way, opinions on Marcus Rashford before we shot. Marcus Rashford opinions.
He played all right the first half, but that miss just masked the whole performance even worse than it really was. Yeah. It was just average. I don't know, man. For me, Rashford, like, you either got the mentality or you don't have it, innit? And it's one of those things, isn't it? And it's just like Ten Hag can only push him so far. The rest is on him. And I just don't know if he looked totally confident in himself out there. So
do you think he's hit the ceiling? Because I sometimes think that with Curtis Jones, like I look at him and go, "You're the same player I've seen 2 years ago. You are the same player." I look at him and go, "You're the same player. You haven't changed."
I think there could be improvements to him, but if you look at even Martial, like in terms of his footballing ability and IQ alone, Martial and Sancho are like up there, bro. When Rashford just looks so far beneath them in terms of in them two qualities, regardless. There's nothing really what he has over them, and people don't even rate Martial. Do you get what I mean? So
yeah,
but hopefully he's back. Hopefully he's back, man. We'll see. We'll see what he has to offer. We'll see.
I disagree. I don't put Martial above Rashford.
I do. We know you like Daniel James over fucking Neymar, bro. I don't want to hear your opinion.
Martial's not Neymar for one, and two, Rashford is a good player.
You said Dan James.
Like,
you
I don't know. He probably just needs to leave.
You said Dan James over Neymar. I don't want to hear it.
I said what?
Dan James.
Because I don't rate either of them right now. But that doesn't have to do with what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying about Rashford.
Nah, man. He's not a better player than Martial overall. He's not.
I don't know. Diaz didn't get signed for 85 mil.
Okay, well, whatever. My point being that
What's that?
Rashford is a good player.
Fair enough. Well, listen, guys, it's been a brilliant show.
No, my point being Rashford is a good player.
Dinner lady. Shout out everyone who's been locked in. Again, at one point we got to 17.2k this video. Obviously started the video on 17k, I believe. So 17.1k. So as I said, always getting those little milestones. Hopefully next video we're on 17.3, 0.4, and so on and so on. Anything else you guys want to say before we cut this off?
Subscribe
Subscribe if you're new, right? Subscribe if you're new. Any shows you want to promote before we go as well? Any shows tonight? No?
Yeah, there's a never a foul one, but it's a City United. It's more for like City and obviously United fans. They're doing like the best ever United team 11 versus the best City team 11. That obviously they're both going to pick and go up against each other. I mean, it's obviously going to be
United.
It's obviously going to be United. Come on, bro.
But anywho, guys, shout out to our members.
It's not like you're going to put Darius Vassell in there, are you? Man.
So Daniel, Ilias, Joe, Madonka, Calm as you like, Stephen Duffy, Aiden Andrews, Kaz, and Ricky as our members. Big up yourself, guys. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. I believe we are on 90. We are on 98 likes. Wow. Okay, you guys are taking the piss. 98 likes. Two of you can't just like the video. Like what? Two of you can't just like the video now. Are you not being serious? You being serious? Are you being like? Ladimus, can you remind the people what they need to do, please? That's someone, because I'm about to lock this off and I'm seeing 98 likes. My OCD is going to go through the roof. 2 more people have just joined the stream. We are on 98 likes. My OCD is going to go through the roof. How about this? I know someone's probably going to unlike the video for bands. I know these like to fuck about in my head.
It's 100. It's on 100 now.
It's on 100. Big up yourself, people.
Yeah.
Listen, another episode tomorrow. Rafinha to Barcelona, maybe. I don't know what it's going to be on. We're not too sure yet. But listen, hopefully some more Chelsea news. 100 likes. Big up everyone in the chat. Ilias, Pablo, Ultra, Pac-Man. All you guys done bits today. I know he was Liverpool lost, and of course you're not going to be here. Big up Philip. Big up Mr. Miyagi also. Ladimus and Kaz, it's been a pleasure. We will see you guys tomorrow or the day after. Worst case scenario. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Man United shit.